I will say, like, Fred Phelps is a motherfucker, and I'm glad he's dead.
Yeah, and that's the extreme on that end. And like, if there was a movie that was put out that mocks the entire Christian faith by having Fred Phelps as the example of the Christian faith, that movie would be a piece of shit.
Oh,
in the same way that this movie is a piece of shit.
You know why you're suffering in your old age? It's because you rejected God, you fucking piece of shit. You're a sinner. Explain your defiance of God, you fucking piece of shit. Why do you side with people that are offended by your show because you teach Darwinian evolution in every episode?
And so, I don't have an issue with what you do in the church. But I'm going to be up in your face if you're going to knock on my science classroom and tell me that I got to teach what you're teaching in your Sunday school, because that's when we're going to fight.
When a 12-year-old watches his mother die of cancer, a God that would allow that is punishing them for being fags and fag enablers. Science is really a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury and signifying nothing! Name?
Sue, Mary Sue, Philosophy 150.
You might want to think about a different strawman.
Come on, man, it can't be that bad.
Take Roman Coliseum, people cheering for your death. I'm Professor Strawman, and this is Philosophy 150. I would like to bypass senseless debate altogether and jump to the conclusion which every sophomore is already aware of. The Earth is only 6,000 years old, Noah had dinosaurs on the ark, women should stay in the kitchen and make babies all day, abortion is murder, birth control is murder, women should carry their babies to term even in cases of rape and incest, and 9/11 is God's punishment for tolerating homosexuals. If you don't agree with all of these things, then you're not a true Christian. All I ask from you is that you fill out each of the papers that I've handed you with 3 little words. God hates fags. Mr. Mary Sue, is something wrong?
I can't do what you want, I'm an atheist.
If you cannot bring yourself to admit that God is real, then you will need to defend the antithesis.
I'm a social justice warrior.
Why don't you just sue him?
That would make the movie too short.
So your acceptance of this challenge may be the only meaningful exposure to Darwinian evolution they'll ever have.
To me, God never existed. I don't want anyone to be talked into believing in him just because this straw man thinks they should.
Mr. Mary Sue, are you ready?
We're going to put God on trial.
Do you think you're smarter than me, Mary Sue? In that classroom, there is a God, and you're an evil sodomite for not worshiping him. This experiment is over. You have to decide what's more important to you. Me or Professor Strawman?
I have to do this thing. Like, it's something a terrible writer wants me to do. I can't just walk away from it.
You just want to ensnare them in your sin! What I want is for them to make their own choice. That's what Carl Sagan wants. You have no idea how much I'm going to enjoy seeing you burn in hell. Yeah, but who are you looking to fail? Me or science? Science refutes its existence. You know the truth. So why do you hate science? It's a very simple question. Why do you hate science?